Have you ever considered why you eat the way you do? A question that may seem simple, yet it unravels a complex world of habits, patterns, and often unconscious choices. Most of us, if we're honest, are guilty of autopilot eating. That's right, we're talking about those moments when we devour a meal without even tasting it or snack on something just because it's there. Our fast-paced lives have conditioned us to treat eating as just another task to be checked off the list, rather than a nourishing experience to be savored. We've lost touch with the very thing that sustains us, our food. We hardly notice what we're putting into our bodies, let alone take the time to appreciate the flavors, textures, and the nourishment it provides. But here's a thought. What if we could change that? The way you eat can be a reflection of your relationship with yourself, and changing that can start with mindful eating. Mindful eating is not about dieting or restrictions. It's about experiencing food more intensely. Dive into the essence of mindful eating, a practice deeply rooted in the wisdom of Buddhist teachings. The concept might seem novel to many, yet its origins trace back centuries to the serene monastic settings of Buddhism. Monks and nuns, adhering to a mindful lifestyle, extended this mindfulness to their meals, transforming a basic survival activity into a spiritual practice. Mindful eating is the art of bringing full attention to the act of eating, to every single morsel that passes your lips. It's about savoring the symphony of colors on your plate, the tantalizing aroma wafting from your dish, the myriad flavors that dance on your tongue, and the varied textures that food offers. It's about being present in the moment, with no distractions, no hurried gulps, no mechanical chewing. But it's more than just focusing on the food. It's about recognizing your responses to food without getting caught up in judgment. It's about observing how different foods affect your feelings and your body. It's about understanding your own unique relationship with food. Mindful eating encourages us to refocus our attention on the experience of eating and enjoying our food. It helps us slow down our meals, which in turn can help us recognize when we are full and stop eating. It's about breaking free from the autopilot mode, where we eat without thinking or appreciating our food. But let's delve a little deeper. Mindful eating is also about acknowledging the journey of the food before it reaches your plate. It's about contemplating the sunshine, the rain, and the soil that nurtured the crops. It's about appreciating the farmers who toiled to bring these blessings of nature to your dining table. It's about feeling a sense of gratitude for the nourishment that food provides. With each bite, we can connect to the world around us, to the circle of life, and feel a sense of belonging and gratitude. It's a journey that nurtures not just the body, but also the soul. Mindful eating is about more than just slowing down your meals. It's about appreciating the food you eat and the journey it took to get to your plate. Why should you consider practicing mindful eating, you might ask? Well, there's a smorgasbord of reasons, each as enticing as a well-prepared meal. Let's delve into the benefits of mindful eating and see how this practice can nourish not just your body, but also your soul. Firstly, mindful eating promotes better digestion. When you eat mindfully, you chew your food thoroughly and eat at a slower pace. This gives your digestive system a head start, breaking down the food in your mouth before it even reaches your stomach. The result is more efficient digestion and better nutrient absorption. It's like giving your body the VIP treatment at every meal. Secondly, mindful eating heightens your enjoyment of food. By focusing on each bite, you become more aware of the textures, flavors, and aromas of your food. It's like turning every meal into a gourmet experience. You don't need to be a food critic to appreciate this. It's all about savoring the moment and truly appreciating the food you're eating. Thirdly, mindful eating can foster healthier eating habits. By paying attention to your hunger and fullness cues, you can learn to eat just the right amount for your body. No more mindless munching in front of the TV or eating just because you're bored. Instead, you'll learn to eat when you're genuinely hungry and to stop when you're full. It's about respecting your body and its needs. But perhaps the most profound benefit of mindful eating is its ability to reconnect you with your innate inner wisdom about what, when, and how much to eat. It's about rediscovering the joy of eating, free from guilt or stress. It's about appreciating the nourishment that food provides and expressing gratitude for it. It's about making peace with food and with your body. Mindful eating can provide a buffer against the mindless habits that often lead to weight gain and dissatisfaction with your body. So why not give it a try? The benefits are truly delicious. So, how can you begin to practice mindful eating? Let's start with something simple. Choose a small piece of food, perhaps a fruit or a nut. Hold it in your hand and truly observe it. Notice its color, its texture, its weight. Is it heavy or light, smooth or rough? Take a moment to really see the food you're about to eat. Now bring the piece of food to your nose. What does it smell like? Is the scent strong or subtle, sweet or savory? Can you detect any other notes in its aroma? This is not just about identifying the smell, it's about truly experiencing it. And next, place the food in your mouth, but don't bite into it just yet. Let it rest on your tongue. How does it feel? Is it hard or soft, cool or warm? Now take a slow, mindful bite. Notice the sound it makes as you bite into it. Is it crisp or quiet? As you begin to chew, pay attention to the taste. Is it sweet, sour, salty, bitter, or umami? How does the flavor change as you continue to chew? Notice the texture of the food as it breaks down in your mouth. Is it crunchy, creamy, chewy, or something else? Take your time to really savor this bite. Notice the sensation of swallowing. Can you feel the food moving down your throat and into your stomach? Now pause for a moment. Reflect on the experience you just had. What did you notice? What did you enjoy? What surprised you? This is the essence of mindful eating. It's not just about eating slowly or focusing on your food. It's about truly experiencing the act of eating. It's about tuning into your senses and being fully present in the moment. As you continue to practice mindful eating, try to extend this awareness to your entire meal. Notice the variety of colors on your plate. Appreciate the different textures and flavors. Pay attention to how the food makes you feel. Are you satisfied, energized, comforted? Mindful eating also involves tuning into your hunger and fullness cues. Before you start eating, check in with yourself. How hungry are you? As you eat, pay attention to when you start to feel full. Try to stop eating before you feel stuffed. Remember, mindful eating is not about restriction or dieting. It's not about labeling foods as good or bad. It's about listening to your body and honoring its needs. So, the next time you sit down to eat, I invite you to try this practice. Choose a small piece of food and eat it mindfully. Then, see if you can extend this awareness to your entire meal. Remember, it's not about eating the right or wrong foods. It's about paying attention to what you're eating and why. Transitioning to mindful eating is a journey, not a destination. As we delve into the art of embracing mindful eating, it's essential to understand that this isn't about perfection, but about progress and self-discovery. This is a practice of patience, kindness, and compassion towards oneself. Integrating mindful eating into your daily life might seem daunting at first, but it's about making small, significant changes. One of the first steps you can take is to set aside time for your meals. In our fast-paced world, we often find ourselves multitasking while eating. However, by dedicating time solely for meals, you're giving yourself the space to experience your food fully. Another crucial part of mindful eating is eliminating distractions. We've all been guilty of eating in front of the television or while scrolling through our phones. But by removing these distractions, we allow ourselves to be present in the moment, focusing solely on the food in front of us and the sensations it brings. This practice heightens our awareness and deepens our appreciation for our meals. Expressing gratitude for your food is another beautiful aspect of mindful eating. It's about acknowledging the journey your food has taken to reach your plate. The sun, the rain, the soil, the farmers, and every other element involved in its creation. This practice nurtures a deep sense of gratitude and connection, reminding us of our place in the world and the interconnectedness of all things. Remember, cultivating a mindful approach to nourishing your body is a process, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Some days might be easier than others, and that's perfectly fine. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your small victories, and keep moving forward. Mindful eating can help you nourish not just your body, but also your soul. So take a moment to appreciate your next meal. your body and mind will thank you. Mindful eating is more than just a practice. It's a way of living that brings us closer to ourselves and the world around us. It's a journey worth embarking on.